Now we're going to be starting on our fresh homemade tortillas. I have here 3 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and I'm going to mix those up real quick. The dry ingredients together here, just so before we can start on our wet ingredients. And what I have here is a 1/3 cup of vegetable oil, and I have 1 cup of warm water. The temperature of the water is right around 100 degrees. I'm going to start it on slow and add the water in there. Then I'll add it to medium speed. We will scrape the sides a little bit when need to. So total mixing here will be about 3 minutes, but I'm going to start mixing it for about 2 minutes on this speed here. This is about speed 3, and let me see, maybe I want to do 4. Yep, I'll do 4. And then after 2 minutes, I'm going to scrape it a little bit, get that flour in there, make sure everything is together, and then we will knead it for 2 minutes. Now they were mixing for a couple minutes here. I want to scrape the sides and get everything here mixed in there. Got it mixing for about a minute or so here. 30 seconds each time. Actually, we just want to make sure everything is mixing good. There we go. Look how the dough is coming together. It was mixing for a couple minutes first, and now I'm just going to let it try to scrape it a little bit on the sides. I'm going to let it pick the rest of them for about 30 seconds, and then I will stop it, scrape it again, let it go for another 30 seconds, and then we'll let it knead for a couple minutes on higher speed. Look how the dough is coming together here. I'm going to go ahead and switch it to let it knead on speed 3 here, and for a couple minutes, and then we'll check it, make sure it's not sticky. We'll cut it into about 16 pieces, and we'll go from there. All right, it's been 2 additional minutes. Oh, this is beautiful. Beautiful texture. It doesn't stick to our hands. It doesn't need anything. I'm going to take it out, put some flour here, and we'll get right to show you what we're going to be doing next. Here's our dough. It's really nice. You could see it's elastic, but it's not sticky. So what I'm going to do is I want to stretch it to be able to try to get 15 pieces out of it. And I'll show you what we're going to do. I'm going to also flour my board here a little bit, so our pieces of dough that we put here don't stick. And then I'll cover them with a little bit of a damp towel so they don't dry up, and let them rest for 15 minutes. And there we go. I think this is good. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 15. All right. So here's my first one. So all I'm going to do is here, flatten it. Try to make it into a circle, but what we want to do is flatten it out like this and set it down here. I usually like to really roll it into a ball first. There we go. All right. I'll continue with these and then we'll come back and show you in 15 minutes what we're going to do. Here's one. Let's do another one. And then I'm going to show you what we're going to do over in the pan. All right. Here's one. Damp it with some flour. And by the way, the tortillas were there for 15 minutes resting. As you notice, we didn't put any yeast. We didn't put really just the water, oil, salt, baking powder, and we are ready. Okay, and I have my pan, cast iron pan, ready over there. You can use other pans if you don't have a cast iron, but I like to use the cast iron here. See, it's not too thin, not too thick. Let's go ahead and I have it on medium heat here, and I'm going to use the timer. I'm going to put it here 10 minutes. I'm not going to touch it. 10 minutes, 1 minute. There we go. Oh, there's Samir messing things up. Here we go. 1 minute, please. Okay. And 1 minute, and then we turn it for 30 seconds. Look how it's going, and then you're going to see it's going to start bubble. I'm going to let you watch it for a minute while I'm doing a couple more tortillas here. Okay. See how easy it is to make our own tortillas. You'd be surprised the flavor of the fresh tortillas, right, coming right out of the cast iron, or if you're just using one of your favorite pans. There we go. All right, I have another one done here, ready. Oh, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. Starting to bubble like we like it. And this is the first one. So it's the testy one, because you know how it is. Almost anytime you cook something or you're baking something. Oh, look at that. Look at that tortillas, huh? Yeah, very nice. Beautiful, beautiful. Well, let's go 30 seconds. I'll look at it at 25 and a half seconds to make sure it's okay on the other side. And what I have here, I have my tortilla holders ready with some parchment paper. If you don't have parchment paper, put a towel in there, or you don't have anything like this, just put a towel, put them in there and cover it just to make sure. We don't want them to dry up. But I'll put the parchment paper over it, cover it, and keep putting them on top of each other. There we go. We are ready. Let's see how our friend is. Look at that. Both sides. Both sides. Look at that. Those are so yummy. We have to taste one, don't we? In just a minute here. Let me put another one. We have to taste that one. I don't wanna wait until later. I want to taste one of those hot ones here. There we go. Ta-da! All right, let's taste it. You want to taste? All right, let's go. All right, here we go. Here, I'll let you taste first this time. Here you go. Here's a smaller slice. Mm. Mm. Very nice, soft. That flavor. Here, you can have that one. Mm. Beautiful. And I didn't set the timer. Do you realize that? Whew. Ta-da! 1 minute. So if you forget to set the timer, you see it start to bubble. You know that's the time to turn it. All right, I'm going to do the rest of. I have 16. We'll do the rest of them, and we'll come back and show you what we're going to be doing next.